Oh, hi you guys, how you doing? Well, guys, here we are. It's another stream. Today we're gonna go and pull out an old one shot. One that I ran a while back. Some of the more established members might remember when I ran this before. But yeah. It's gonna be a fun one. These aren't my notes. Where are my notes? My mind unraveling so soon. No, that's not today. There it is. Got it. Nailed it. So, yeah, guys. Okay, so you guys know me. First of all, here's my social links. These links are social. If you guys want to join an awesome community where everyone loves you, takes care of you, and is generally kind, inclusive, and other, join the Discord where you'll be well loved. If you want to play a game, specifically if you want to come and play a game, get on the Twitter, give me a follow, drop me a DM, and we'll get you in the diary, and we'll get you a game. Simple as. And YouTube is where I am gradually updating everything. Slowly, we are getting everything in. Why don't you keep all your notes on Google Drive like the rest of modern society? Because there's something about the quill, something about the feel of the pen in your hand as you put your thoughts onto paper that makes them feel so much. I'm BSing. I'm BSing. It's because I'm on like 14.9 gigabyte storage and I'm running out. So what else we got? Oh yeah, Patreon. Whoop. Patreon. Where you guys can get Patreon. If you guys want to support me, come and just go on the Patreon and just drop me $1. You can subscribe to the Patreon from $1. You don't have to go for the Twitch $5 subscription. Twitch subscribers, you're very much appreciated too, and you also get the emotes, which you don't get with a Patreon, but Patreon is a much more accessible way for more people to support me. So thank you to all of you. And thank you for the subscription to YouTube as well. Wasmabot. Has Scrat got better at taking notes for his D&Ds, or is it still like 5 lines? Not saying nothing. Okay, with that, I think that's everything. Let's go and get the guys. And put it on the right scene so that we can see the guys. Oh, hi, you guys! You're live!
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. So, hang on. Let's take it down a notch with the music. Let's take it down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring up. What am I doing over there? Oh, I remember. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna start today, and I hope this is the right sound file. A small medieval town. There we go. Fades in softly. Today, the adventurers are going to be meeting in a bar where they have been summoned by a local revolutionary leader. First to the bar, we'll go around in screen order. We'll start with Bag of Snails. Oh, hi!
Oh, hello. We're just introducing our characters?
Yeah, introduce your characters. You can describe the bar as well if you want.
Right. So, I'm playing Tanis, the half-elven tumbler. He's dressed fairly simply in just plain robes with some wrappings around his hands, and he's probably currently doing handstands in the bar, attempting to just gather a couple extra tips, standing on someone's probably slightly sticky table.
Yeah. Cool. And tips are flowing aplenty. The people are being generous. Despite their current poverty, they appreciate the entertainment in this time. For this time is a time of strife and trouble and such. Next around the clock, we have Phoenix of 89. Ashley, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I will be playing Orniana Mayonnaise, the forest gnome ranger. And for the past couple weeks or so, she's been very kind of depressed because a job that she took on did not go well. So when she's at the bar, she probably took half a shot and is already a little bit tipsy and is at the actual bar just sitting there waiting.
Cool. Okay. And also in the scene is Chorus. Welcome, Chorus.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be playing Crick, Dragonborn Rogue. She's probably around 5 and 6 feet tall. She's wearing a tank top, simple I cannot talk today.
Say, chew it down. You got this.
I got it. Oops. And she's probably lounging in one of the large kind of booths that they have near the bar itself. And she's probably in her cups right now. Business has been good for her. But she's a little bit upset right now because she found out that one of her old partners was recently caught by the guard and is now currently in jail. She's debating if it's worth sticking around if the guards are going to be this ridiculous because, it's just a few coin purses, a few bank vaults, it's not that big of a deal. Mm-hmm. So she's debating if she wants to try to do something about it or just head out of town right now. So she's just kind of drinking from this small glass of whiskey.
Okay.
Just kind of eyeing the crowd.
And last but most certainly not least, we welcome Call Me Caulfield, Robin Caulfield. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Hey, welcome.
So I am playing Rivera the Sly, who is a tiefling bard. She's kind of tall. She's standing at about almost 6 feet. She's kind of sitting off by herself. She's dressed in, mostly black clothing, very kind to her form, to put it lightly. She's got blue skin, red eyes, and this long white hair split into 2 braids on either side. And she's just kind of sitting by herself drinking at the moment.
Okay, so a young gentleman walks in. He's wearing hang on a second. I don't have a beret, but I do have.
Oh. He's got props again.
Shades. He's wearing a beret as well. Just imagine my hair's a beret. He walks in. He's wearing a red and black picture of a popular goblin that stands for freedom and stuff, and socialism and all that sort of stuff. He walks in and walks to the bar, and says to the barkeep, "The wheat is in the field." And she says, "Yes, I'll just open up downstairs for you," and goes to unlock the doors. The wheat is in the field was a cipher that he told all of you to listen for.
This guy's gotta come up with better stuff than this. Bleeding heart's killing me, man. Alright.
Tannis will just kind of do a backspring off of the table and collect whatever coppers he's gathered and just kind of give a bow. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your generosity. I have some business to attend to. I'll be back later. He actually shoots finger guns.
Several of them get up with you, in fact, and start heading downstairs.
Looks like we got a new friend.
I'll kind of
just getting started.
get off my stool and slightly almost fall off it because it's a little bit too tall for me, and stumble my way down. I guess. All right. Yeah, it's time.
I get up from my little corner of the tavern and sort of slam the drink that I had, and then head on down with everybody else.
Cricket's gonna wait a small bit, just because she doesn't know who's here, and she doesn't want it to be too obvious that suddenly people are starting to meet in this downstairs. So she's gonna go to the bar and say, "Excuse me, can I get a refill, please? Your best whiskey."
Oh, yes, no problem.
Excellent.
The best one. Eeny, meeny, that one probably. And she pours you another whiskey and just passes it along. I don't really know much about whiskey. I'm afraid my husband's out.
That's all right. She'll flick at her snake tongue and like lap up the small bit of it to taste, and she's like, "All right. Is there a loo around here exactly?"
Well, yes, there is. So now, if you go out the back, down to the end of the garden, there's a little outhouse down there. It's not far, and I appreciate it if you wipe the seat when you're done.
All right, thank you. And she's gonna take the drink past the coin and just gonna head towards where that room was downstairs. So.
So downstairs, he's set up all sorts of like tables and stuff, and he has a lectern that he stands on. Our revolutionary human person, regular human. And as you all file in, he's sort of standing there, striking a sort of majestic pose, or what I imagine he thinks to be a majestic, you know. As interpret that as you will.
Are there chairs down here, or is it just tables?
Yeah, he's put out like rows of benches for people to sit on, like backless benches, like the ones you used to have at school. Like.
Okay. Then Tanis will probably just pop up on one of those, sitting on it, like with his feet up, crisscross, like a applesauce style, like just completely wrong.
Rivera, she's just gonna kind of lean against the back wall.
Crick will join you in that. Just gonna eye the place, and they'll be like, "I didn't know we were gonna get a speech for this job."
Oriana starts to lean against the back wall, and as more people file in, I realize I can't see anything. So I scoot my way up closer to the front, and then lean against the side wall.
And as people are filing in and taking seats or leaning against the wall or whatever, there's only about probably 15, 20 of you in this room. I have called you all here because I think we all know it is time. The recent prohibitions on music, dancing, armor. Seems they are trying to put taxes on happiness now. The martial law that has taken the city cannot be sustained. The mayor, who knows what's happened to the mayor? There is no word of him. I fear so too, my friend. I fear that our guard captain, our beloved guard captain, he offed him. And so I think it is time we return the favor in kind. And this is why I have invited so many of you. I understand if you will not be up for this. I understand. We are putting together a plan to attack Guard Captain Mestromonius up in his watchtower, in his ivory tower where he sits and puts out his doctrines.
You got an inside man for that? Otherwise, it's going to be a pain in the butt getting in.
No, frankly, we do not. We do have ideas.
Let's hear him then.
Well, if things happen to the city, then the watch will almost certainly have to react. So in a
We need
way,
a
we
distraction.
damage. Yes, we damage our own infrastructure in the hope that it will cause a reaction from the guards, weaken their forces so that we can sneak in whilst the guards are dealing with whatever happens, and execute this false leader.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Execute. Seems a bit much.
I hardly think so.
Well, do you have a soft spot for throwing off heads?
Rivera just kind of side eyes Crick. Anybody who bans music is no friend of mine.
The only
Mhm.
reason that alcohol has not been banned is because his guards like to drink so much out of duty. I am sure of this. Now, there are granaries in the city where they keep the grain. If we were to set fire to some, the watch would almost certainly have to react. Similarly, we have at our resources an alchemist who can create large quantities of berserk potion, which we could potentially put the ingredients into the breweries and perhaps incite a riot.
You want to drug the populace? It's a bit bold, isn't it?
Not drug. Invigorate.
If I may, these seem a little extreme to evoke such a reaction from the guard. And Tanis will pull out his drum and kind of pat it a couple of times like a beatnik at a Def Jam, like poetry reading. He's like, why don't we just have a concert or a parade of music? If music and dancing are outlawed, then we just need people and dancing and music. The guard will have to respond.
And what makes you think they will not simply put us down?
Oh, of course they're going to put us down, but while they do it, we sneak away into this ivory tower that you speak of. We don't need to light a fire on some granary. We just need to light a fire under the people with art.
I like the way you speak.
That seems more reasonable. We may need that grain later if they didn't respond fast enough.
This guard captain has a house, right? Now that the mayor's,
He never leaves the watchtower.
That seems horrible.
Not since the attempt to assassinate him a month ago. That was not us.
Do I know who did that or tried to?
What makes you think you would?
Well, I am a criminal background. I wouldn't know about, dirty deeds in this place.
Why don't you roll me something?
Okay. I assume history is a fair one. So, 17.
Yeah, okay, on a 17, yeah, you heard about this hit, and it was indeed not your dear friend here, whose name you will also remember from this history check. His name is Ruben.
Okay. Is he known in these circles as a bad kind of guy, or is a bit of an upstart, a troublemaker?
He's known as a bit of a, he'll ride whatever big thing is going on. He's one of them people that, whenever there's a cause, he's right up there manning it.
So say that we somehow get in this job. What's in it for you? Who gets to be on top once the guard captain is gone? Is it you?
I would hope not. I think we could set up a demographic. I think we could set up a democracy, a democratic society where we elect leaders ourselves. Perhaps alternate once a week, so that everyone may get a turn at being the leader, and everyone can bear the responsibility.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
What about
I
people, the demographic that are not good at leading?
anarchy.
Well, I just got to say that there's always at least one person in charge, no matter what town you go to.
Yes, but I mean, whoever it is can't be worse than this person. I'm sure they'll have better sense than to ban art.
We could have a consensus on big decisions. When we all
Why
vote.
is he here, by the way? This guy. It points to the tumbler.
Because I'm an artist. And who better to lead this revolution than me? Although I suppose I'm not actually leading.
And anyone else.
That's hurtful.
You play the drum.
I am the backbone of any musical troupe, I will have you know.
It is a prehistoric, uncivilized instrument.
That you don't have to reinvent the wheel to I'll see myself and he just kind of like walks out the back door and just pokes his head around like
No, stop, no, come back, please.
I see this exchange and I'm kind of shocked, and I have like little pan pipes I tuck deeper into my pocket.
What's the pay if we do this?
Freedom, my friend, freedom.
Freedom doesn't fill my pockets.
Or mine.
just
I don't
from-
listen to anybody anyway, so I'm already free.
from the hallway. It's like, can we have first loot rights of the guard captain's tower?
In our new
point.
civilization, we will not need gold. You can take anything you find from the tower.
Right. No commerce. No leaders.
Trade. We will trade like they did of old. Where people are born on their merits.
Crick is just gonna lean towards Rivera and just whisper, "This guy is an idiot."
I would rule that sort of society.
You and me both. All right, listen, look.
I'll do
Alright.
it. Rivera just raises her hand from the back.
Really? You're gonna go into the shit show when they don't have a plan?
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, I don't know. Thrown in jail, put in the stocks, put on the rack. You know, all sorts of things. I like my scales where they are. But there might be a couple things in there. I'm not gonna say yes, but we need a plan first before I say anything else.
We could go for the triple entendre. We could go for all three things. We could set fire to the granaries. We could incite a riot in the people. We could have a music festival at the same time and split the guards three ways so that the guard captain will be left all on his own. And then a single hit squad could work their way into the tower.
You are terrible at this.
Splitting your resources in three ways is a bad idea.
I got all of this incendiary stuff and all of these stuff to make berserk potion. I just want to use them.
So what?
Listen,
Does
I
this place have
understand.
seasons?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. This town does it have your typical 4 seasons?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are we in right now?
Spring.
Spring. Okay. Okay. And he wants to set fire to the granaries. Okay.
While everything is just going to start growing, everything will burn, and You won't be able to plan anything for at least a year. Everyone will starve by winter.
Yeah. It's a bad idea. It's a super bad idea.
I mean, I'll be fine, but everyone else, oh, that would suck.
I just won't stay here.
Yeah. It's like, why don't you just start this music festival and a few of us will go into the tower just off the guard captain and take all the stuff. Gives the smaller group a distraction. And plus, they can't arrest all of you. What are they gonna do? Stab you all? No one's been stabbed yet, except the mayor.
Allegedly.
Oh, come on. He's dead. He's so dead. We haven't seen him in weeks.
Well, how do you go about setting up a music festival?
That's
Yes.
Tumblr over here.
You don't
Yeah.
need incendiaries or the mad rot leaf.
Tanis will tumble into the room then and just kind of pop up onto his feet with the drum. Just give it a couple of quick da-da-da-da-da-da, with promotion. We just need to tell everyone there's going to be a music festival. Really, I suppose we don't even need to have one. We just need to tell everyone that there's going to be one. Do you have a printing press or people good with writing, or I don't know, maybe some kind of low wizard thing?
Does anyone here know much about writing and coloring? And around the room, you see people sort of like one person goes to that, and his friend goes.
Rivera raises her hand in the back.
Just you, perfect. You can be head of promoting.
I've been known to be quite persuasive.
And you look like you can probably draw a crowd as well. And she'll just like discreetly smirking, just like drink her drink.
Rivera's gonna walk to a different part of the wall.
Swing and a miss. She's used to this.
Maybe we could even make it slightly more interesting for the viewing audience. What about a battle? A musical battle where age-old traditions meet upstarting young tieflings who don't know what good music even sounds like. A battle of the bards, if you will.
Sounds like you've got a chip on your shoulder, my friend.
Rivera just pulls a fiddle off of her back.
Oh, God.
You wouldn't stand a chance, drummer boy.
I
The devil went
suppose.
down to Georgia. She was looking to a soul to steal.
No one insults my drum. I hereby challenge you to a battle of the bards, and that will be our distraction. And I will drum you under the table so fast you've never even seen the likes of table drumming.
First, you had better drum up some attention for this gig. We want the guards to arrive, yes?
Well, yes, but she's in charge of that now. So
I can sneak into a few places, leave some flyers in places that they aren't supposed to be. Piss off the guards a bit.
Okay, now you said about printing press. Is that where you get the flyers, yes? Okay, so, I guess in today's society, we need to pay someone to print flyers for us. Does anyone have any money?
yeah, of course. Oh, I have to pay for this out of pocket.
What? Does your glorious revolution not have funds to back its own people?
I spent all the money on incendiaries, okay? It's expensive stuff.
We could sell the incendiaries.
You got the receipt for him?
I bought them off the back of a cart. Shifty eyes, serious shifty eyes, starts reaching for his glasses.
Insight check.
I would also like to make an insight check. 23.
No, that was for the random advantage, which goes to 1, 2, 3, chorus.
Yay.
Yeah, so on a 23 and a 17, you can tell that this guy did, in fact, buy the incendiaries off of the back of a cart. They are, they have been bought by, they've been bought from someone. On a 23, I guess you get a bit more than that. It was a deal for the revolution.
Was it a good deal, or did he spend way too much?
What do you think?
It's like, did you even try to haggle?
No, he won't haggle.
Who's he?
Oh, the friend of the revolution.
Oh my gosh. You don't know his name, do you?
No, his name is Harry. Harry the Bastard.
Hey. Do I know that name?
Yeah, you'll know Harry the Bastard as a wheeler dealer who makes all sorts of dodgy deals around town, and generally he's called Harry the Bastard because when you don't pay, he comes and gives you the chop.
Right. Well, are you sure these even work? Did you test them out?
Apparently, these are the sort of incendiaries that when you light one, you do not want to be having any others nearby. So no, I have not tested them yet.
I'm gonna walk over and inspect these things to make sure that they're actually the real deal, or if Harry the bastard just pawned these off on him as fake duds.
Maybe there'll be fireworks.
I'm just saying, if
Or
they're
fireworks.
Rivera would be so into it.
Would it be like an investigation check, or
Yeah,
is it
sure. Investigation. You're sort of trying to look at them chemically. They're like big vials of big drums of fluid.
Okay, and I'm going to use my advantage on that. 20.
On a 20, you will realize that in fact, despite the heavy price, Harry the Bastard did not overcharge our friend Ruben. In fact, he was more likely trying to get rid of something he shouldn't have. What you've got here is military grade fireball spell incendiaries, 4 barrels of. Basically, imagine modern day napalm. That's what this is.
Are you shitting me? These aren't just poppers. These are fireball bombs. This could take the whole block right now.
What if we just took those and put them around the watchtower and just blew it up? Just blow it up.
It would be
If he
symbolic.
doesn't leave, the tower would come crumbling down.
I mean, that's fair, but there might be stuff in there that I would like to have. Like, just monetary things that if the tower fell down...
Well, while the tower comes down, the entire guard is going to rush that way. Looting is bound to happen. It'll start the riot that he wants. It might light one granary somewhere on fire like he wants. The guard captain will be dead. Everybody's happy. And no one has to listen to the drummer.
I don't know. With all them distracted, you guys could have your Battle of the Bards without it being stopped.
Question, how did you get these things in here?
Well, you see how the ale barrels they are similar to the chemical barrels.
That's your
Delivery
one
card.
smart idea this time around.
Hey, I'm a smart guy. I got you all together. Nothing would be happening without me. I drove all this.
I'm just gonna like just grab like a match from my pouch and be like, "This isn't smart." I'm gonna put it back.
Someone on the other side of the room who's got a pipe that they've been filling for the last half an hour, and they too are pulling out a match.
See that guy? Hey, you! Put that down.
Oh, what?
Put it down.
Man,
Stuff it out. No.
hang on, it's nearly lit.
Tannis will go over and just smack it out of his hand.
No, don't! Oh my god. We're all crazy. We could. Oh. If the fumes on these things like wave that way, oh my god. All insane. Alright, so.
I'm going to suggest no incendiary devices. I don't think we want to burn down half the city.
Maybe you don't. Have you seen what half of this city looks like? It's disgusting.
I would expect no less from a fiddle player.
Is the watchtower where the jail cells are?
Yes, they are underground under the tower.
It's a nice idea. However, while I'm usually not caring about this sort of thing, I've got a few people that are in there that I don't want crushed to death.
Well, when you go to assassinate a guard captain, you're bound to incur some losses.
He didn't assassinate a guard captain. Wait, what are you suggesting?
I think to just blow up the tower anyway. Which, the more I think about it, the more I'm okay with that.
There
They
are
have been
people
cutting down all the
in
trees.
the jail cells under it. They died too, probably.
If you're dumb enough to get caught, you're not smart enough to be broken free.
Listen, lady, with your highfalutin like dress and your fake braids. Listen to me. I have like things happen on jobs. All right, it doesn't go according to plan. So, if y'all are going to like do this, maybe I won't be a part of it, and maybe the guard captain will hear something.
We have a potential grass, he says, and people stand up, drawing weapons.
Oh, simmer down.
There's a lot of excitement in the city.
Well, I, for one, say that we stay with the original brilliant plan of a music festival. Unless the tiefling is too scared to compete against me.
First of all, my braids are not fake. Second, I'm not afraid of a drummer. Third, I'll battle you and blow up the tower. I'll do it all myself. Whatever it takes. I have something against the guard captain. I want him to die a horrible, painful death, crushed by his own tower.
What, did he not charge for his night? Out of character, that was way meaner than I expected. I was like, oh no.
Oh my god. Cars, your character's about to die.
I know. She's pissed.
I'll kind of like step in or step like up onto one of the benches. Like, well, you know, we could just rescue the people from the cellars first and then blow up the tower.
He killed the woman I love, and I'm going to skin him like a rabbit. Do what you want with your people. But before we blow up the tower.
Well, if you want to skin him like a rabbit. You can't do that if he's exploded. And you're the one who suggested blowing up the tower in the first place. So how about we just throw out the tower explosion idea and just,
Well, actually,
Still kill the guard captain.
if he was up at the top, he probably wouldn't necessarily be exploded. Maybe just crushed a little, in which case you could still skin him.
you're not helping.
Just
I like you. You're the first intelligent person other than me to speak at this entire meeting.
She kind of like blushes a little. And she's like, "Oh."
So I turn back to the just generic freedom fighter.
Oh, it's Che Guevara, all right? Like,
Like we kind of took over his meeting, so
I mean, no, I'm good with at this point with whatever plan. The incendiaries, I can find another use for them. We're always fighting.
what's the furthest point of the town from the guard tower?
Well, the guard tower is in the city wall, so I guess. Granary's close by. Probably one of the fields. If you want to go outside the walls or inside the walls, you're looking at the rich district.
Let's blow that up. It'll draw the guards out, probably start a riot. And then after the guard captain's dead, we can celebrate with a music festival.
what do you have against rich people? They pay really well.
Got pretty good bank accounts too.
Well, if they're dead, they won't need their money anymore.
It's true.
Unless you melt all the money with your giant. Can we just agree not to blow anything up?
I want to blow something up so badly.
Listen, I can grab some of the firebomb liquid, put it in a vial, and you can throw it at the guard captain's face if you want to.
We can blow up a wall. Do any of you have a problem with that?
It's a bit loud, but
Man at the side,
could bring
like,
cover.
I spent several years building that wall up. Me and the boys. It was a labor of love. There's keystones in there dedicated to all my family.
You've told this story 1 billion times.
We can
already.
bury you in the ruins.
Whoa. Simmer. I know that you've got hot blood, but simmer. He's just an old man.
He's lucky to have lived this long.
Look, shitty comments aside, and I'm sorry, we do need to come up with a plan that we can all agree on. Otherwise, we're just gonna be stuck in here all night.
Okay.
So
Music battle.
Let's compromise.
Music battle in the rich district. We blow up a wall. We're in, and then we kill the guy. Fiddle player skins him alive, which is very gross, and then uses his hair to I don't know, something horrible and fiendish, and then art. We have a plan?
Why don't we take a
Question,
vote?
though.
Why don't we take a vote? Who wants to do a music festival? Like, non-committally, maybe a third of the room, sort of like. Who wants to blow something up? Okay, again, a few people, maybe a quarter to a third of the room. Who wants to Who wants? I don't know. What's the third option? Some of you haven't voted.
We
Get
could
in the
also just sneak in.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
pretend to be guards and walk in.
Is there a memorial or some sort of statue in town?
Well, there's the gin distillery. That's basically a memorial. Our biggest trade since, well, forever.
What's important to the guard captain here?
Gin.
The gin?
He is-
Then we blow that up. That's a distraction, and then we use that while the guards are occupied to go inside.
But then you ruin trade for the entire town. And also, we don't have anything to drink.
That
I'm
would be a
just
shame.
saying, not only that, alcohol is very flammable. On top of the giant, basically, bombs in the barrels, you will do far more damage to the city by blowing up the only thing that makes living here worth it.
Yeah.
Not that bad. There's some good dice places.
You can play dice in the street. You can't make gin.
Hey,
there.
listen, there's some quality like spots, all right? Okay, listen, I'm just bored, so let's do something at this point. Say cause a distraction, something to get the guards out. We go in, jailbreak a bunch of guys, and then skin the guard captain.
Okay,
Looks like we
I
got a
have-
new friend.
a plan.
We can start a riot at the gin distillery. Does no serious major damage to the distillery. Blow up a wall that doesn't hurt anybody. The guards will be split in two directions. We go into the tower, kill the captain, and then have a music festival where I make the drummer look stupid.
I don't need you to make me look stupid.
All right, put it back in your pants, Tannis.
You're right. You do it on your own.
Hmm. So
I agree to this dumb plan.
That's pretty good.
So bleeding heart, cold guy. Can you handle the whole crowd situation while we get in?
You're talking to me?
Yes, you. Can you stir up the people to your cause?
I am very good at inciting people,
Okay.
especially with all of this berserker potion that I have.
Use it on the workers at the distillery. Make it seem like they're going on strike. And then it's just bound to start a riot that the guards must intervene.
True. No, she's got a good point.
This is a perfect plan. Okay, I will begin working on this. And he goes over to the back and picks up two great big sacks full of like red leaves. And he says, okay, you and you, take these leaves and go and start mixing them into tea or something. And two blokes come and take the bags from him and go and start doing that into tea. He's like, okay, so next step.
Blow up a wall.
And he looks over to the old guy and he's like, now Ned, you know you don't want to blow up the wall, but you do know about its infrastructure and where the weak points are, so why don't you show us where to put the barrels? Suppose you would do.
And it's just job security.
Yeah. It's more work for you.
They'll have to pay you to rebuild it.
I hardly believe that old man is going to be doing any work with a wall.
His
How
kids.
how buff is
Grandkids.
this old man?
He looks like he's got a wiry strength to him.
It's fine. Besides, when's the last time you've had a job?
Who, me?
No, the old man.
Well, I mean, I'm a working man. I still hours. Keep myself busy. Cut the grass.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. God, he's so dead. He's gonna get it just exploded.
He's gonna die with a wall.
Are we gonna murder this old man? Is that what's
No.
happening right now?
Hey, we're not. We're not. We're just saying to just go blow up the wall.
Like I said, when you go to assassinate a guard captain, you're bound to incur some losses.
I mean, he does love the walls, so maybe he'll be happy.
Our plan is bad. No, it's not, Rebex. It's gonna be great.
Look, we all know what happens when old people love walls too much. They die.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say they became the president of the United States of America.
I mean, that's what I was insinuating.
Oh.
Listen, me and the boys worked on this wall. It's the best wall, okay? Listen.
Look, there was no mention of the old man being orange or with a toupee. All right?
Sorry. Listen. All the other towns want our wall, but it's the best wall. Okay?
So we're gonna blow it up so they can't have it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
blow it out so they can't get in. It'll be perfect.
But okay, so what do you guys do? You just wait for us to do all these plans? You want me to handle all of the explosives and the riots?
Seems to be
And
your
then
forte.
we'll kill the guard captain.
Yes, of course, and of course I am extremely capable at these sort of missions. This is not my first time doing this. I will surely not let you down.
I want to get a read on him and see if this is his like actual first destructive plan,
Sure,
or if
go
he's
for it.
bullshitting us.
Go for it.
Okay. So 14.
On a 14, when he's taken his glasses off, you can sort of like, you can see his face, and you're from town, right, Kirk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Mrs. Maple's boy. He's like only just got out of school. Like,
It's like, wait a fucking minute. You're Maple's fucking kid.
no, I am Ruben. I am Ruben.
I thought you were
I am
still in like
revolutionary.
grade school. No, don't tell me that university gave you all those stupid fucking ideas.
Look, we first
You
take out the guards, and then the proletariat can assemble. It's
don't give me that rhetoric bullshit. Like the only thing you know about explosives is that one time when you were 5 and you like tied a streamer to Billy's poor greyhound.
He did what?
So do you want to blow it up?
No, I don't.
And as you're
do-
remembering this, you'll also remember that it wasn't just the one time. There was a long list of times when he was a kid that he was just setting fire to shit.
He just likes to blow stuff up. This isn't about like his like
Isn't
great
that all
plan.
we-
He just likes to blow stuff up.
Well,
That's
it's not his plan. It's technically my plan. He just gets to blow something up. And
And
everybody wins. And your friends go free.
Does your mom know you're here?
we're standing right next to like barrels of high explosives with like psychotropic drugs and a room full of old angry like workers. And you just asked the Che Guevara if his mother knew where he was.
He doesn't know what to say. He just goes red. It's okay. I'll set it up. I'll put them on a cart. I drive the cart up to the wall, and then boom, on your go.
Fine. I don't do explosives. Anyway, you can do that. It's fine. If you blow up, it's on your head, and think of what your mom's gonna say.
Like I said, Brother Crick.
Who invited the lizard?
Dragonborn, thank you.
I am very capable.
The glasses don't fill me with confidence, but I'm choosing to trust you.
As well you should.
Ooh, that makes me want to trust you less.
After all this is done, I'm just gonna tell your mom about this.
The worst thing that could happen is he still causes the explosion, but he just happens to die along with it. I'm not particularly worried.
Do you say that in front of the kid?
Oh yeah.
He's confident though. He just takes it on the chin. He's like, okay, this is fine. I'll get the barrels moving. We'll get them over to the wall. And he puts the lid back on one of the barrels and kicks it over. And starts rolling it towards the stairs.
Oh no. Just be careful. No, lift it up with your hands. Don't roll it on the ground. Oh,
On the bright side is, I mean, he's bound to start an explosion one way or the other.
Oh god.
Good point.
And that'll be an explosion. Maybe not where we want it, but it'll work.
So
This-
we still have to drug the people.
I'm sorry. I'm getting these vibes from this revolutionary. Is he the kind of kid that, like, when his mom tells him to do laundry, he just kicks the laundry down the hall? Like, he doesn't pick it up. He just angstily kicks it down the hall.
I mean, it's possible.
Just, we're all gonna die.
Well, I mean, as long as we don't go with him to blow up the wall, we should be okay.
Oh, I remember the distillery. It has a big roof. You could get, if you guys were to get on the roof. They have the big still up there where they let all the alcohol cure or whatever. I don't know how they make it. But they have a big roof. You guys could play your concert up there.
After you. Okay.
Wait, are we still making the gin workers riots?
Apparently.
Yes.
And while they're rioting, we're gonna have a concert for the rioting people up on
No.
the roof.
After everything is done,
Ah, okay.
we will have the concert on the roof.
I will get some people to set up for you up there.
Okay, buddy.
I got you.
So, just to
He's a
clarify,
goner. He's gonna die, and so is the old man.
Gin riot, guards run out, blow up the wall, kid probably dies, we go in, set the prisoners free, skin the guard captain alive.
Yes. We understood it, yes.
Yeah.
I won't be there for the skinning part, but I'll help you like knock him out. I don't do killing.
Oh, it's just like killing a rabbit. Don't worry, it's easy. That,
I mean,
oh, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just gonna be quiet now.
You should have started this beating like that.
Bards.
Please roll
Alright.
1d4 for psychic damage. Is that vicious mockery? So
just sass filled. This whole group is just sass.
So, I've forgotten his real name because you guys keep calling him Shay. Ruben starts taking the barrels and he lifts them onto a cart. He puts a tarpaulin over it. He drives away with Ned, the old man. The two like sort of like thuggish looking blokes. They carry on with the bags. They go away. They set up a big kettle somewhere and they're boiling berserker potion. This gives you guys time. What would you like to do in preparation?
You guys need equipment.
Breaking into a tower.
If theoretically one were to soak rags with the berserker potion and then, I don't know, tie those to like the head of an arrow and shoot somebody with them, would that person then go berserk? Or is this like a you're gonna have to try and find out situation?
Why don't you roll me a nature or medicine check?
Oh, good. I'm proficient. Oh, I have a -1 to both of those things.
Did you say this out loud?
Oh,
On an 11, that might work.
Can't you just like dip the arrow in it and then shoot it at someone?
I'm gonna make a check because maybe. Hold on.
You're
Sure.
a bit more sure that probably would or definitely would not work.
Is it like a poison? Probably then.
On a 9, similar feeling to Crick. Yeah, it probably would work, right? On a 14, this is not how Berserk Potion works.
You guys are terrible.
I don't.
That won't work. It won't work. I promise.
How do you know?
yeah. Have you ever shot somebody with berserk potion before?
Yeah, exactly.
I've shot a lot of people with a lot of things.
I don't know how to take that. I need more arrows. I'm going to the arrow store.
There's like all weapons are banned right now. The only way that you're gonna get equipment is through my place.
You have a place?
Well, we've got a place.
Lead, please.
Okay. And I want to use my roguish background to do my criminal contact because I know a guy. I have a reliable and trustworthy contact who acts as my
know a guy.
liaison to a network of other criminals.
Yes. When you speak to him, he tells you that currently everyone's lying low because of Ruben's activities.
I know that, but is there a way that we could like get some swords, maybe a short bow, something? Come on, you know you've got stuff. I know you have things.
Crick, first, you're not supposed to contact me like this, not in public, not during the day. Second, if you want to speak to the boss, you can speak to the boss.
Then fine, I want to speak to the
It's
fucking
not gonna
boss.
be easy. He's laying low. There's martial law.
Where is he? Or who do I talk to find him?
Look. Be at the gin distillery at 8 p.m. tonight. There's a meet going on there.
Oh, fuck. No, that's not.
It's a great idea.
No,
Let's
like,
go.
no. Look, buddy. I don't think you get it. These fucking bleeding hearts out there right now are going to go drug the
Stop.
gin people
Stop.
right now.
What are you doing?
What?
You don't talk about that to anyone.
I trust this guy, all right? It's fine. Like, listen, you've got to tell the people to get out of there for the meat. because they're gonna get drugged, and it's not gonna be good. Like, do you want a bunch of like drugged up thieves in time?
I mean, if we need a distraction, that would be a pretty good one.
Actually, they would probably have the most weapons of anyone to combat the guards, so they should probably be
Yes,
there.
but we need stuff.
Look,
Hang on,
Crick,
hang on, hang on, hang on,
Crick.
hang on. Crick. Are you planning a hit on the boss's place?
Crick, the first rule of Freedom Fight Club is you don't talk about Freedom Fight Club. The second rule of Freedom Fight Club is that you don't talk about Freedom Fight Club.
No, the second rule is no smoking.
Oh, sorry. The third rule is don't talk about...
Because of the flammable.
Yes. What he said.
It's like, did the boss fucking move his place again? Seriously. It's like, since when has he been at the gin place?
He owns the gin place. He's always owned the gin place.
Fuck. He's not gonna get blown up. It's fine. And there's no hit. We're taking a hit on the guard captain.
Planning a hit on the guard captain?
Oh my god.
I'm
Out
about
of
to skin
character,
the
it's a
lizard.
reliable and trustworthy contact. So I feel fine telling this guy this
Yes,
because
he is reliable and trustworthy.
Yes,
Doesn't
you feel
say-
fine.
Doesn't say that
With
he's reliable and trustworthy
your
to you, Chorus.
what? What do you mean? That's the whole point. Okay, fine. Scratch all that then. Apparently, that's not how that works.
No.
Even though, like, it says you have
No, Redcat.
reliable and trustworthy contact. So,
Yes.
like,
Yes, reliable and trustworthy.
But they're a
who though?
criminal.
Like, if it's not to me, then what's the point?
You know you can trust them.
Okay,
To be who they are.
fine. Then I just fucking scratch all that. Like, 'cause-
He's never
just
betrayed you. He's never betrayed
Okay.
you.
okay. I just tell him, we need weapons. Where are they?
Like I said, if you want to meet the boss, turn up at the Ginger Distillery at 8 p.m. tonight.
All right, I'll go talk to him then.
Oh, I don't need arrows that badly. They would have been nice. I'll survive.
I'm just saying, we should absolutely, without a doubt, do exactly this and go meet this giant criminal at a place full of alcohol.
Do we have weapons on us, or are we just like bare bonesing it right now?
As long as you can secrete your weapons about you, yeah. Like, they're not doing stop checks, they're just saying they're banned.
Okay. I have a bow at home, but I've only got the one.
I've got a bow and a short sword, but
Same.
kind of hidden away.
I just pull out my rapier. I've already got this right here.
I look really surprised. I'm like, where did you hide that? Oh my gosh.
A magician never reveals her secrets.
Yeah. All right, let's go grab our stuff and go to the watchtower and wait for something to.
Was that an explosion sound effect?
It's more
Yes.
like steam or air leaking.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, really, like an explosion. Like,
No.
No,
An explosion would sound like this, and I snap my fingers and I use thaumaturgy to make an explosion sound.
Listen, I'm good with my hands, all right? I'm good with tools. I'm not a whatever. I need more whiskey.
That's a good idea. We should definitely have more whiskey and gin before.
So you guys do have a couple of hours until you're needed at the tower. The guys are set up. So if you wanted to have a massive drinking session, you could do that.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't drink before a job. Not
You're
like this.
already drunk.
I'm not already drunk. I'm having a drink. Like, why are you trying to like ruin me?
This is what happens when you think the game is set in Jogist.
What is Joggist? What?
You are ruining my life. That's Crick to the DM.
Yeah. I was just having one whiskey. I wasn't getting plastered.
I mean, I had like half
Oh, we got two.
the gin and I got plastered.
Yeah, Crick, you started with a whiskey, and then you went and ordered another whiskey, and you just said about having another whiskey. So
Yeah, it's-
by
That
my
would be
count,
your
you're getting onto
third
3 whiskeys,
I've had a 1 ale.
and it's like 1 p.m. You're day drinking, sir.
Right.
Madam.
Tannis doesn't
Like,
drink.
I need one. I didn't say that I was. Oh, never mind.
If you're not day drinking, are you really?
I
playing
need it.
D&D?
I mean, I can drink it for you if you're not going to.
I
Don't.
just handed to the gnome.
I got this.
Here you go. What's your name, by the way? We didn't get your name.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm Orniana.
Crick. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Tannis, the Tumbler. Pleasure
Nobody
to meet you.
cares.
Oh,
I saw you tumbling. It was fun.
thank you. I've been with the circus for some time. They appreciate me there.
It makes sense that a bunch of. You know what?
What? What? Freaks?
Everybody gets one. This is your one.
Okay.
I shall bite my tongue.
Crick was a carnival kid. She doesn't talk about it.
Also, just out of character, I'm so happy that Twitch chat agrees that like you're all dumb and I'm the smart one.
So if you guys want to have a couple of drinks, Mary behind the bar, she's happy to serve you.
I'm good.
Tannis doesn't drink. He'll just sit on top of a table and meditate.
Got any steak?
Oh yes, I think we've got some steak. Yes. Let's see. Kitchen. Where did I put it? Oh, it's at the back, isn't it? I'll be right back.
Then
Did
it
she
looks
just-
like me and the gnome are drinking at the bar.
By the way, did she just say she lost the kitchen?
It's her accent.
But wait,
She means that she's going to go check in the kitchen to see where if she has steak or not.
I'm
She's a bit old. It'll be fine.
I just slam my drink. And I turn to the gnome and I hold out my hand. I'm like, I'm Rivera. You're the only one I'm pleased to meet.
I'm pleased to meet you too. So, would I have ever heard you play before?
I don't know, maybe?
Okay. We'll say a long time ago. Like I saw you once and it was
Yeah.
amazing.
That
was very
means
good.
quite a lot to me. You won't get that same kind of performance from a drummer. And I laugh and I have more of my drink.
Meditating.
Mary comes back out. She says, we don't have any steak at the minute, but I can do you a mean brisket.
That's fine, thank you. I'll like that, please.
Just the one?
Just the one.
She's looking at
Well,
everyone else. Just the one brisket. You don't want any food to get in your belly. It helps with the drinking, Oniana.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Awesome.
Do you have any vegetarian options?
I have a.
Oh God.
I have a mushroom brisket.
Just for that, I'll take 3 briskets.
No, I'll-
Rivera.
It tastes just like brisket. Basically, what we do is we take all of the juices from the other briskets, we drape it onto mushrooms.
The universe will sustain me. Meditating. Meditating.
Just have a salad.
Rivera audibly groans, like, excessively.
I can do you a side salad.
No, I'm fine. I'm feasting on the life energies of the universe.
Get
You two need more drinks? I'll get you some drinks.
Get him a salad. It's on me. I don't want him passing out on this job when he plays his drum too much.
Yes, of course. Now, would you like the shrimp salad, the salami and anchovies salad? We have a chicken Caesar salad, or a very special just today since we're having such a rush on brisket, a brisket topped salad.
I have some dried apricots in my pack. I will eat those. It will make you feel better. In fact, I will pay you a gold piece for you to not feed me.
In fact, anything that we would normally put on our chips, like the bacon and cheese, I can do that on a salad if you like.
No. You see, that's the dog disagrees.
Dog is upset. Dog is upset.
I'm gonna toss a pebble towards Tanis. There you go. The earth will sustain you.
He eats the pebble just to spite you.
Whoa.
He breaks his teeth on the pebble.
Actually, if you suck on a pebble, it'll stop you from getting thirst. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and get the briskets ready.
And more gin.
And more gin. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. Look, I'm just gonna put a line on the bottle there. I'll put the bottle on the bar in front of you. You two help yourselves, and I'll charge you at the end.
Perfect.
Okay. Awesome. She just made a mistake. Okay. So we're gonna drink the bottle.
Mm-hmm. So every time I drink the bottle, like the teeniest amount is gone from it.
And I would like to move the line every time we drink from it. So would that be
Let's see. So you're copying a line. It's not difficult enough to be. Your choice: deception or performance.
I'm gonna do performance. Thanks,
13.
gods.
Yeah.
You have failed me.
Yeah, well, it could have been worse. On a 13, it looks like a line.
Okay.
Doing that wrong.
No one asked you, lizard.
If you're gonna pretend you didn't take as much out, you gotta put in, like, water or something.
I uncork it and I just start pouring water into it while looking directly at Crick.
Hey, it's your drink.
Like, oh, it's getting diluted.
Don't you think it's gonna look weird when there's more in there than when she left?
That's why you're supposed to drink a little bit less than what was in there before. Then
And
fill
then
it up slightly.
After the bottle's almost filled, I'm just gonna push it off the bar onto the floor.
Oh, so it smashes.
Yes.
Why?
I
It
needed
was your drink. I didn't want any.
I
I
needed
was
a piece
really
of
sad. I'm like, oh.
I needed a piece of glass.
For what?
Don't worry about it. So I pick up a piece of glass and put it in I fold it in a piece of cloth and put it in my back pocket.
Certainly, yeah. And she bustles in oh no, I'm terribly sorry about that. It must have been something to do with the counter. I'll get it all cleaned up for you. Oh, you hardly drunk anything. And she starts mopping up. Briskets.
I'd like it.
Sorry.
I'd like another bottle, please.
Yeah, that's no problem. Let's see.
I know. Chat's revoked your smart privileges.
there you go. There's another bottle of gin. Now, with the briskets and everything, that'll be 20 gold.
No.
Oh, I mean, it's quite a large tab, I'll admit, but I'm willing to barter. Now, between the four of you, that's, what? 5 gold each. So I tell you what, because I like you, because you're so honest, I'll do it for 10 gold.
Why don't you just do it for free as I like lean over the bar and I like just wink at her?
Well,
And I'm gonna roll a persuasion check.
yeah, sure.
Oh, that's so bad.
Well, I don't do it for free because I have a living to make.
I'm gonna grab my coin pouch and I'm going to just pass it over. I'm just gonna put here's 25 gold pieces. Here's a 5 extra for dealing with us.
Oh, no, not at all. And she starts taking it out, and she's gonna like count out 5 gold to give back to you.
It's like, and she'll say seriously, and then turn to just like she'll just put out her hand to like not take it, and she'll turn to Rivera and just say, "I insist."
Oh well, if you insist.
Just leave it on the counter. We'll make sure she gets it.
Are you gonna try to anti-pickpocket the rogue?
I'm not trying to do anything.
Oh no.
So she starts collecting it up again, and
Okay.
it's been a few hours now. It's probably getting to around the sort of time that things are going to start being ready.
Okay. Well, I'm broke, but I'm fed. Let's get this job done.
All right, so we still need to pick up all of our supplies though from our respective places.
Yeah. I'll meet you guys a couple blocks from the tower.
Okay, so why don't we, unless any of you want to do anything special while you're gathering your equipment, you can just pop back, grab your equipment. We'll meet outside the little way down from the gin distillery. You can see a large tea urn like going up to the thing, a large like cart with a fire on it that's specifically made for serving tea, and they turn up to the outside the gin distillery. They ring a bell, and people start coming out to come and have a tea break. You can see the 2 thugs who walked away with the berserk potion on the cart.
And she's gonna turn and see where the rest of the group is. She's kind of got a bundle in her hands.
Tanis is there as well, with a bundle in his hands, kind of looking around going, I thought we were meeting at the tower. Are we not doing that? Are we I don't know what the plan is anymore.
Do I know any discreet back roads in this town that we could take?
Let's see. Did anyone take the urchin feat?
No.
Nope.
Nope. Not so much. Give me a history check then.
History check. Okay. Nope.
Nope.
I'm bad with directions.
So you probably think that the best way to get there would be to go along the wall, and then you could also check on Ruben's progress.
We can go through the wall, guys.
Wouldn't we explode then?
On a 16, you know of a route that goes it goes close to the wall and then curves around towards the tower.
See, you almost had a good idea, but you didn't. So once again, here's what we're gonna do. Quickest way, as I've traveled this specific path many times to find out the quickest way, because again, I've been thinking about this moment for a very long time. We go close to the wall, and then we just sort of curve around.
She's gonna bite her tongue. She has something, but she's all just obviously just like holding it back at this point.
So, if you guys are going to head away from the wall, you can see people are taking the potion, and
Keeping an eye out for any sort of boom sound or yelling.
no boom sound at all. There's as you're walking away from the tavern, you can start hearing people just sort of be like, I'm fed up of, working for nothing, aren't you? And they're just generally grumbling, but loudly. And as you are getting towards the wall, you can see the alleyway, which dips off from the main road and will take you directly to the tower. But further down the road, you can see Ruben and Ned driving a cart towards you, towards the gin distillery.
So at this point, I stealthed up to the group.
Right, okay, I assumed as much. So you guys won't have seen on the mayonnaise, yeah?
Oh.
Oniana, there you are.
And it's more of just not hiding from you guys, but just in general from the
Okay.
stealthing through the city
Okay.
after coming back from.
What is he doing? Do we see him see us or no?
Does he have the barrels with him, or is it just
The cart looks full.
Kid,
Hello, comrades.
why aren't you at the wall?
Well, I put down the first barrel by the wall in a place where Ned said would be good, and then a guard came along and told me I couldn't litter here and helped me put the barrel back on the cart and sent me on my way.
go to a different part of the wall and just blow it up there? It's
like, why are you heading to the gin?
I didn't know what to do. You guys have all the good ideas, so I thought if I walked this way, I'd find you. And hey, I did. Good idea by me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're doing
Sometimes
the best that you can.
sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, you're right. She would know.
You guys will also see, or maybe hear, anyone with a good passive perception might hear the dripping of fluid onto the ground.
Define good.
Let's say higher than 13.
So, yeah, I hear it.
Higher than 13 or 13 or higher?
So higher than 13, 14 or higher.
Ruben, I don't mean to be alarmist, but the barrels are leaking onto the ground.
Oh no, that's just the cart. The cart needs oil. It's leaking oil. Carts do that, right? This is a horse-drawn cart.
No.
Isn't it? But did you break it?
No, like I say, I kicked it off the cart. I was ready to go and set it to set fire, and the guard came along and he says, "No, you can't leave it here."
You kicked it off of the cart.
He's been dragging napalm through the city.
Oh no. New plan. You go back and forth on this path. We're going to take a different way, and you're going to wait until the barrel is drained, and then set fire to whatever puddle there is, and you're going to run.
Won't that burn all of these houses down?
I thought you weren't. I thought half of us didn't care about rich people.
Oh no, this is in the poor area. Like, the
Oh no, okay.
guards
Then
are
it's
right
like,
next to the poor area.
Okay.
Yeah.
then never mind. It's like you don't even have a rag to patch it up.
Well, I mean, there's a granary right over there. I suppose I could take it over there.
No, not to the fucking granary.
I mean, I walked past it a couple of times just thinking maybe...
Is there
There's
somewhere where we could put this that's not going to hurt somebody nearby that would at the same time draw the guards' attention?
well, if he said he's already walked by the granary and the barrel is leaking, granary's probably gonna burn down anyway.
God damn. How close did you get to the granary?
Define close.
Just go to the village gate.
Okay, which one?
Whichever one has the least amount of guards, and then blow that one up.
Okay, I'll go to the gate with the least guards and I'll blow that one up. He like thinks, okay, so across the city, yeah, that one over there. That's got the least guards. It's the longest
Oh,
walk for
no.
them. And he sets off.
That's gonna oh. It's gonna set the whole place ablaze. The whole town's gonna get fucked.
And from the ashes, a much more beautiful, civilized town will
Can't you
rise.
do something about this, like, this oil? Like, you got magic, right?
No.
Wait, Ruben,
I'm gonna insight check that shit.
Ruben, don't go to the farthest one. Go to the closest.
And I want advantage, because god damn it, you did magic before.
What's your advantage for?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, 22.
You used your advantage earlier.
No, yo, I was just making a joke, because she did magic before.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought Robin's role was Chorus's role. Sorry. So yeah, nat 20. Please spill the
Damn.
beans.
Yeah, I'm definitely lying.
Listen, you've got...
It's like I'm not even trying all that hard to, like, actually be lying. Like, I'm just saying no to spite you at this point.
I would rather not people get hurt. Please. If you
Ruben's
could do something, I would appreciate it.
taking his cart through the route directly in front of the gin's distillery.
Please.
You're friends with his mother. Maybe you should tell her.
I don't know where she is right now, and now's not exactly the time for me going around town screaming for his mom.
You hear?
Then maybe you should go stop him.
You hear one of the even from this distance. You hear one of the workers shout, "Hey! Hey! He's got ale!"
I'm gonna go stop him.
No, wait. Maybe this is a good thing. If they drink it, they'll get sick and throw it up.
They could also die and explode when this hits their stomach acid.
They will die. That's it.
All right, fine. I will pay you 12 gold pieces, everything in my pocket, Tiefling, to fix this situation.
Wow, what a surprise. The drummer doesn't have all that much money.
How much do you have?
More than you.
Yeah, well, let's see it. Prove it.
I understand revenge and all that, and that's fine. But the whole town doesn't need to go up in flames because you miss your girlfriend.
I just told you to go stop him.
Fine, I'm going, and she just
And
jogs
Ruben's on the
off.
cart, like, okay, I guess you can take the barrels.
I'm jogging up to him.
You're having a concert here later? Oh, you want to save it for then? Okay.
While he's gone, we should go.
It's in a machine.
You guys can sneak away when Crit goes back if you want.
Y'all are so mean.
We need someone to pick locks?
I can just walk in.
How?
Hold on. I actually have this. So with my false identity, I've totally got a second identity as a city guard with the documents and everything to prove it, and disguises that allow me to assume that. There, that false identity. This seems convenient. It's how I've gotten around with my weapons and my fiddle and everything this whole time. The proper documentation.
I mean, it looks legit.
I can just walk us all in. I could walk you. Well, wait, is Crick back with the group now, or
No,
is...
she like went to go because
Okay. I could have walked her down to her friends at any moment, but I don't like her. And the rest of us can just go in the tower. I was gonna kill the guard captain one way or the other, but when that funny hat wearing little boy over there arranged this, I felt it would be easier to frame someone else for it. Ideally him, but he's not clearly smart enough to pull this off. So the city blowing up isn't exactly the worst thing in the world. I don't call this home anymore. But some of you might. I could pretend that you are all prisoners, walk you right on into the tower, right past whatever guards are there until they're gone, and then when they're gone, let you out of a cell. We go up to the guard captain, we kill him, I skin him, and then I'll leave that for your imagination. And then he's dead. And then I go and make the drummer look stupid, and everybody's happy, except for the drummer. Okay, let's do it. And I start walking in the direction of the guard tower.
And Rivera starts walking.
Tannis is just gonna look around and
At this, I'll actually walk away from the shadow I was in, stand beside him, and be like, well, I kind of want to kill him too, so want to follow her? And with me, that kind of follows me out, is a panther. And I'll just start walking too.
what is happening? Where did the panther come from? I don't. Okay. And I just kind of starts walking, just completely unsure of, okay, yeah, all right. This is what's happening now.
Rivera is immensely pleased with her new gnome friend. On so many levels.
Crick, you get back
Yeah.
to the gin distillery whilst everyone else is heading to the tower.
yeah. What's going on?
Heavy-set men who work the gin distillery are pulling the incendiaries off of the cart as they are in ale barrels, and they are storing it in the gin distillery for the celebration later.
Is the kid still there?
Yeah, he's sort of like standing back, like, well, you know, I need some of this. I'm supposed to be making a delivery.
Kid, look, can we talk real quick? You guys enjoy your ale. Come here.
Oh, this one is empty.
Yeah, you had a leak. Kid, can I talk to you for a second?
I guess you can talk to me. What's problem? What's problem, comrade?
Listen. The problem is that these guys are going to go nuts, and those barrels are probably going to go and burst into flame and probably take half this town with it. Now, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm a thief. I should not care about this at all.
You just go around shouting that you're a thief? You're crazy, man.
I'm talking to you in a whisper. Scratch! Stop it! Stop it, Scratch!
This is a busy area. What are you doing?
It's like, look, listen. I'm going to give you the key to my place. I have a small little chest. I want you to take the money, grab a horse, and get the hell out of town. Because things are going to go bad.
Calling me coward, comrade? You're saying I don't have the guts to stand up with the revolution? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just thinking about your mom and what would happen if her kid blew up.
I will not blow up. I have good track record with its injuries.
And I'm gonna stare at the gin place. Is like, are they like grabbing cups and shit at this point?
Sorry?
Are they grabbing like cups and?
No. They've literally they've taken the barrels. They've just put them at the back of the room, except for the empty one, which they've just thrown off the cart. And they're still currently enjoying the tea from their berserk potion for their tea break. Tastes a bit funny today, doesn't it? Yeah, not like normal.
Listen, I just want you to stay safe. If you want to stay here and be a man, then fine.
I do not appreciate you calling me coward. Why are you here? Why aren't you with the others going to the tower? I think you are coward. You are getting ready to run, aren't you? I see you. Perhaps you would not run so far if I told everyone here that you're a thief.
I'm going to shove the spare key into his hand. Say, there's the spare key to my place. You've got a choice. Don't be stupid. And I'm going to go be stupid now, and I'm going to run after the group.
Rivera
At this point,
looks immensely disappointed when Crick comes back.
You have a few minutes though until he does. You're basically outside the tower. You can see a few guards spotted around.
How many guards?
Let's say 3 static and a constant stream of, say, 5 going in and out.
Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna use my disguise and stuff. And I'm going to just sort of tie some rope around the party's hands. Look, trust me. Don't say anything. Maybe spit on one of the other guards. I look at the drummer. One of the other guards. And we'll be okay. If you say something, I'm going to have to hit you. That's what they do. They're guards. I don't want to hit you. But you know what, just come on. And I just sort of lead them towards the guard tower.
I follow along. I'm like, okay, makes sense.
What happens to the panther when your hands are bound?
Yeah.
What happens to the panther though? Does it come along? Or?
So as we're following along, once we start moving on, I'll kind of look at Rivera and be like, so do you want to tie up Zany too, or do you want her to hide? Follow?
She should hide.
Okay.
If I bring a panther into that prison, she'll be skinned the same way I'm going to skin the guard.
Oh no. Yeah, I will tell Zany to hide and follow along quietly and discreetly if she can.
If you can somehow get her to go in when the guards are no longer at the door, that would be perfect.
Okay. Would you like me to roll animal handling for that, or just since
Why
they're
don't
more
we roll the?
specific than just say or come?
Yeah, why don't we roll the Panther's stats? Why don't we go for a Panther's Dex check? But with +6 to stealth, so give us a D20 +6.
So much.
Can you see the Panther character sheet? Okay.
I do not see it,
Should
but
be in the same location as your character sheet. Maybe I didn't. Should be there.
oh, there it is. See it now. Okay.
So on an 18, the Panther just disappears into the shadows.
That is a magnificent beast. And then I just continue leading the party. Again, without Crick, since Crick still isn't caught up yet.
So Crick, you will run up to the edge just as everyone else is like halfway across this like clearing towards the tower. They're with a guard.
Mm-hmm.
They're with a guard and they are tied up.
Well, is it an illusion?
Yeah, but you weren't there
Like
for it.
she would still have the same like hair and stuff though, right?
I'm not sure that she would. She would assume someone else's identity.
It's a full disguise. False identity and everything. Legal documents.
Okay. All right then. She's gonna just sigh and look around and see if there's any spot where she could try to maybe climb up into or get past the front door guards.
But as of walking up, like, Orniana does not look distressed at all for being captured. She's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Is occasionally smiling and just looking around.
So one of the guards, as you walk up, he's doing the whole like loosening of the grolly thing. He puts his thing. He just looks at you. Whilst you're smiling.
I got 2.
Take him in then.
Tannis is gonna just kind of like just looking around bewildered. Goes, "All right," and then just spits on the guard.
Where are you aiming to spit on the guard?
He's just generally aiming. He's not even. I'm not even sure that it comes out as a solid loogie. It might just be like a shotgun spray of little pebbles. He's not. He's never. He doesn't really do this kind of thing.
Why don't we have a performance check from you?
If he rolls a nat 1, he spits on himself.
14.
On a 14, yeah, you do that. It's sort of like you do just like this mist of like spit that just covers like his face and chest, and he walks over and punches you.
Ugh.
Oh, good thing I didn't spit on him.
But he only hits you lightly.
Get this. That one plays the drums. What an idiot.
I don't like the drums.
No one likes the drums. And then I walk them past the guard and inside.
Yeah, you can do that. Crick, buddy, what you doing?
Well, I was trying to find a way inside.
Okay. How well have you done with that?
I don't know. I didn't know if I like needed to roll something or not.
Yeah, you're gonna need to roll something. I'm not sure what.
A perception check to see if there's an open window with no guards.
That could work. Or maybe a survival check to see if you can, I don't know, tunnel under or something. How do you want to get in? What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find if there's a grate that I can squeeze into, if there's a window that's not being be guarded that I can climb into, that sort of thing.
You want to look for a window? Give us a perception check then.
Okay.
On a 20, yeah, you can see about halfway up the tower, the arrow slits stop being slits and become a window.
Okay. All right. Are there the footholds? Like bits of rock that I can climb up.
Give me a, let's see, what does that feel like? Survival, maybe athletics check to climb.
Okay. Well, I've got
Second story.
Yeah.
Easy. Climb it easy. Don't even worry about doing the check. You can climb at the same speed that you would normally walk or run.
Okay. I'm gonna look through the window and try to peek and see if there's somebody there.
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, you can have a little peek over the edge. There's a guard standing with his back to you. He's sort of sitting on the edge.
Well, I don't want to kill him. Can I try to do a take my dagger, take the pommel and try to non-lethally knock him in the head?
Why not?
All right, so I'm gonna make an attack roll with this.
So, describe how this works, Crick.
Wow, all this gold is for me?
Well,
Guys?
it probably slams up against one of the stonework walls, and I kind of freeze, and I'm gonna try to, when I miss, just like duck back, if possible.
So you don't. So you make a noise. You don't make any sort of a connection. You don't touch him at all. You don't try and get purchase on him.
I mean, with a 7, I assume that like that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably just like slipped and was like, it. So.
Okay, so he'll turn around and have a look.
Okay. Can I try to hide?
You're currently on the side of a wall. You can, but this time give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay. 9.
On a 9, he looks down and sees you.
Hello.
He's startled. You have half a second before he does something.
I'm going to try to hit him in the face again. I'll just leap up and try it. Oh. Fuck this game. So it's like Tuesday all over again.
So you swing for him and miss, and as you do so, he grapples you, grabbing your collar.
Okay, so what is he doing?
He's pulling you into the room.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Are my hands free?
Well, I mean, you're holding a dagger on a wall. He's holding you by the cuff.
Okay.
They could be free.
Okay. I'm just gonna just try to knock him on the head again, if that's the case.
Yeah, you can make an attack roll whilst grappled.
Okay. 10? Because I have disadvantage on grapple, I think.
Do you?
I think so.
Is that a rule?
I know if you're restrained, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Grapple doesn't give disadvantage. It just means you can't move.
Yeah, you have a
Oh,
speed of
okay.
0. You have a speed of like 0. That's all.
Yeah.
16 then.
So 16, that hits.
Okay. So he's gonna take only 2 sneak attack damage. What is this?
Oh,
What is
no.
this?
Oh,
8
Chorus.
bludgeoning damage. Non-lethal.
So as you hit him for 8 bludgeoning damage non-lethal, he does look surprisingly taken aback. And he's going to throw you into the room.
Okay, I want to make a acrobatics, maybe? I don't know what I would
Well,
do.
he's rolled a
to try
6,
to
so if you want to
avoid-
try and break his grasp whilst you are still outside the room, you may.
Okay. Let's see here. This is 13.
Well, hold on a second. Could you please roll me?
Okay.
1d 254.
Why?
Because Ed has just come into chat with his wild magic surge from his Patreon donation, and he gifts it to you. Thank you very much, Ed.
Oh,
No.
lovely. I hate today. 124.
On 124.
I hope it's good.
Oh God.
It won't be, but I hope it is.
Your right hand becomes clear like glass. On a 13, you can break his grasp, but make me a dex save.
Okay. 10.
Now you're only a couple of stories up,
Okay.
and you begin to fall.
Okay. I'm going to try to grip onto the wall. See if I can't find an outcropping of rock that I can just like hang on to on the way down.
With your glass hand.
Is the hand glass, or does it just look
okay.
like glass?
Just looks like glass.
I'm just gonna grab out. I might be dead anyway, but I'm just gonna grab out.
Make me a strength check. Strength saving throw even.
16.
On a 16, you grip the wall. Your fingers scrape against the concrete as it goes down. You feel one of your nails peel away from your skin, but you grip the wall and hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna start
Right.
trying to immediately try to climb back up and get into the room and knock this guy out before he can grab his friends.
Whilst you start climbing again, inside the tower, Rivera, Orniana, and Tannis, you will hear someone upstairs going, "Ah! Oh! There's someone outside the window. They're trying to break in."
Oh, damn it.
I'm going to immediately try to climb down, and I'm gonna look around for a hiding spot. At this point,
I'm gonna look to. Are there any other guards around, or
Oh
is
yeah,
it just
there's
me?
about 4 or 5 in here at the minute. One sitting behind a desk doing paperwork. Another one sitting on a bed at the back. They're all just doing sort of like guard stuff.
So when they hear that, do any of them move to do anything?
Sorry, say again.
Do any of them like react to someone yelling that?
Oh yeah,
Or-
like the people with the paperwork, they sort of like sits up straight. The guys on the beds, they grab swords from under their pillows and immediately start rushing towards the windows.
yeah.
Also, Robin, Rivera got donated a Nat 20 by Potato Hollow,
Awesome.
which you may use at your leisure. Nat 20s are for you guys to use whenever you like, free pass, and Nat 1s are for me to use whenever I like.
That's not fun.
Oh, it's not.
Thank you. Well, what are you standing around for? Go up there, and I've got to put these two in a cell. I'll be right there.
Yes, go.
So I lead them to a cell.
At this point, do all the guards run up there?
They are running up, yeah.
Okay. I'll, once they're kind of going, I'll whistle to call Zany to come in now.
Okay,
Since
the
the guard has left the door.
Panther rushes across the square and dives in.
Do I see this open door?
I mean, possibly. Let's see. It's on the city wall. So, would you have gone down to land on the city wall or back down on the city floor?
I would have gone back down on the floor because once I heard him say like, "Hey, there's somebody trying to break in up here," I would have tried to immediately get down and try to find a hiding space.
So, there's probably like some barrels nearby that look suspiciously like ale barrels.
Okay. So I don't see the door.
I mean, I'm giving you a hidey spot option.
Okay,
The
that's
door is it's like a big, like the tower has a big set of stairs that sort of like fan out from the tower doors. It's a big double door, so it's sort of like always open and guards are always coming and going. There's 2 guards on the door now.
Okay. Yeah, I will hide in one of these barrels then. I'll try to pop it open with my thieves' tools and slide in.
Sorry, where are you opening?
The barrels.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hmm.
They smell like strong alcohol.
Is it the same smell that I smelled before?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm going in, and I'm gonna keep the cork out so I can breathe.
Perfect. So, at this moment in time, I'm going to put a quick window across to the gin distillery. Things start going a little bit wrong.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Someone, hits their thumb with a hammer. And they start cursing, and then, the person next to them tells them to calm down. They get into a bit of a fight. Everyone's just really angsty. People are just fighting all the time. The HR manager, who did not drink tea on her break time, she's a coffee drinker because she's so stressed, is having a heart attack. She's trying to calm everyone down, but these brutish men who are like doing the mash and everything else, they're just starting to lose their shit. As are many others. There's a few tabaxi in there, perhaps a half orc. They're all trying to. They're all getting really mad, and things begin to escalate. One of them happens to have access to a fire axe and breaks the glass to get a fire axe. They hit someone and they burst into flame because this is a fire axe. And they start wailing on people with the axe. Someone else pulls a dagger. They're starting to fight. The riot is starting to take place in full in the gin distillery. People are beginning to turn up outside the gin distillery for the concert in just a few hours.
Oops.
Someone's on fire in a place where they make alcohol.
What? Okay, Scrat. Why do they have a literal fire axe in a gin distillery?
Regulations.
See, this is the real reason we need to take down the guard captain, is because of these ridiculous regulations that are...
Regulations. The regulations say all places must hold a fire axe. It's been misunderstood for years. Thank you very much to Ed, who is saying, let's even the playing field. Nat 20 to Chorus, Bag of Snails, and Phoenix, or Ashley. So all of you now have a Nat 20, which is handy, because as we pan our way back to the guard tower, we follow the routes that go along the wall, and we see a guard walking along the wall with his cigarette that he is lighting up with a match, and he throws the match off the wall. It tumbles down onto the floor, and immediately the floor lights up. 10-foot flames, which roar in both directions.
Okay, so the good news is it wasn't explosive.
Well, because it's spread out. It's not in a barrel where there's... we're gonna die.
It's not as bad
We might
as it
be
could
okay,
have been.
Oh god.
but
What did I miss?
Nothing important.
Let's just say the gin distillery has a literal fire axe because of regulations, and somebody smoking on the guard tower threw a match. And now things are getting toasty.
Wait, on the god Tauros? Wait, what?
The
So-
wall is on fire.
The napalm
Okay.
is lit. Literally.
I-
It's
And-
It was going to happen.
And someone is on fire inside the gin distillery because there's an axe, a fire axe, except it literally, like when you hit someone with it, they catch on fire. And that is because of regulations.
Okay.
Chat just said this party is lit, and I'm dying a lot on the inside.
Crick, as you look out through the barrel to see if the door is open, you'll also see the of the granaries lighting up.
Of course.
Oh god. I'm gonna have to get out of town after this.
In the castle. Castle? In the tower. People are milling about. They're looking for this person outside. A few of them step outside. They tend to just bustle by you guys. Except when a panther bursts into the room. And then they all just...
Okay, so did you tie us up
I-
tightly, or was it like a fake?
It's fake, but I pull out my sword and stand between the panther and the guards, and I say, "Go! I've got this." In hopes for them to go outside and
Look at that
continue this.
bravado. What a strong guard it is.
How do you guys need a persuasion roll for this? Do you want to run? What your character's feeling?
Well,
Wait, are you? Is Riviera talking to us, or is she talking to the guards?
I was talking to the guards.
My mistake. Right, okay, so the guards are sort of like, well, there's someone attacking the tower, we should all mobilize.
There's a panther right here. Someone's got to take care of it.
I think if we just stand very still, it won't be able to see us. I'm sure I heard that about panthers.
I nod. I'm like, yeah, I think that's right. That's definitely right.
I take a step to the side. Oh, look, I moved. It saw us. Go. The person could be getting away.
And give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
On a 13, these guys aren't particularly bright. They're just sort of like, yeah, we'll get them, and they bustle out.
All right, I very casually just put my rapier back at my waist. Okay, let's go. You should be able to get out of those.
And then Tanis will unwrap his bundle and put a short sword at his side and put a quiver on his back with he's got a short bow in his hands.
I kind of rearranged the little cloak I was wearing to try and hide everything. Though I probably looked really lumpy and suspicious because I'm not very big. So it was kind of
Yeah,
Little lumpy gnome. Little lumpy.
little lumpy nose.
stick sitting at a stick of a bow, sticking out.
it's like, what that? My walking stick?
Chorus, outside Crick will see the guards leaving the tower, milling about uselessly, and then sort of stopping and looking at the granaries and the wall which looks to be on fire and the flames which seem to be licking all the way around the gin distillery. And then all of you will hear the most resounding boom as suddenly there is not a gin distillery.
I wanted to have a music concert. My plan was Battle of the Bards, get everybody in town.
Your plan was going to get us all arrested or killed and accomplish nothing.
Instead, we're going to destroy the town and the guy who made it fuck, and then rebuild it into something better.
Okay.
With statues dedicated to us, but not Crick. or the drummer. Just the tiefling and the gnome. And the panther. The panther also gets a statue.
She did such a good job. So like
Let's-
you're talking to Panther and rubbing her cheeks.
Are the guards at this point headed towards the big boom?
They are just standing.
Are they looking away from me? And
They are looking towards the big boom, wondering what the fuck. Possibly looking at their internally looking at their pay packet and thinking,
I'm going to slowly slide out of the barrel and try to sneak in.
yeah. As you do, you hear one of them say, "Sergeant, it's my grandmother's funeral today. I've got to go," and he runs off.
It's everyone's funeral today.
You guys will know that this town's main export is booze. That's one of the main reasons that booze hasn't been banned yet. So this isn't the only gin distillery around.
Oh, fuck.
There's whiskey distilleries and breweries that have been mentioned quite heavily. As you enter the building, Crick, just as you go in, you'll feel a slight dab of rain on your back. Except it
I'm gonna look
burns. Your shirt's on fire.
Oh, gee. I'm just gonna take it off.
As gin is falling from the sky on fire.
Oh, Jesus. I'd dive in and just get the shirt is just off.
So can we see outside? Is there a window?
Oh, yeah, if you guys hear the boom, you can look out a window and see all of this chaos outside.
I feel at peace within myself.
Kind of nodding
This
like,
is-
that's what you get when you cut down the forests.
What is happening right
All
now?
these guys? Are
I
you
live-
guys still in the front room right now?
It happened how long after they went outside did it take for the explosion? Would we have already started on our way up, or was it almost
Why do you just
immediate?
want to leave me?
It would have been like, you guys would have been a little way up. Maybe you would have got to the first floor as the explosion goes off. So Chorus can quickly catch up to you, and Crick is now, yeah, she's basically topless. What are you wearing apart from the shirt, Crick?
Well, since I am a dragonborn, and I had envisioned that she's not a mammal, so it's just completely flat.
Yep.
Just
no
like snake.
mammary glands. Yep.
No. She's just bare-chested, just comes up behind them, just kind of sooty at this point. And she's like, "Thanks for waiting up."
Outside, you want to hear another little as another little gin distillery goes somewhere else in the city.
This is your fault, and I just
How is this?
You
What is
left
this?
the kid
How
alone.
is this my fault?
You left the kid alone.
I'm not gonna force him to grab the barrels.
Well, you didn't want anything to blow up. I wanted everything to blow up. I win. And I just
You are not good people. I steal things, but this is something else.
I love that we've got to the point where that's the moral high ground.
Right?
Like when
well-
you say that, I'm like, I don't steal things.
to be fair, Tannis is the vegan,
You know,
I am a
Like-
vegetarian.
the vegetarian, I want to have a peaceful concert and then kill the guy. Tannis is the most moral of all of us, which is why he's, the runt of the litter.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
maybe Danny was right. Maybe I should have just been an adventurer and just gone through tombs. Not have to deal with this shit.
I should have never left the circus.
As,
You were both correct.
as you guys are heading up the stairs, you can hear the sound of a guitar being played from above.
I pull out my fiddle. Oh, it's on.
Diddle-ding-ding-ding. As you head up, you can now hear someone shouts down, Cornelius, is that your... bring me some more of that fine liquor we have in the basement.
Is there a door?
There is a door.
Crick is going to move up slowly and is going to check it for wires, booby traps, panels. Going to look through the keyhole.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. Survival check? Why?
Because you're trying to stay alive.
You're looking for traps. It's a survival check.
No, that's an investigation or perception. Oh, fine. Oh. How? That's 17.
See, you did fine. On a 17, there are no traps on this door.
Okay.
Is it trapped?
It's not. It's fine.
I would like to kick the door. I want to kick it open.
There's a man in full armor with gold plumes on his helmet and his chest, sitting with a guitar across his lap, who jumps up, throwing the guitar down, and he's stumbling to draw his rapier. Like, who are you?
You hypocritical, evil, disgusting.
I'm just gonna. Tanis just fires an arrow into him in the middle of Rivera's monologue for catharsis. Just done with the situation.
Piece of shit.
A natural 20.
And you're shooting the guard, Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I didn't mean to click that.
That's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Your arrow sinks deep into his shoulder, and he sort of bends over and rushes you guys. Please give me an initiative roll.
Okay.
God.
Oh my god.
This is going to
Just
great.
my week with
This was
D&D
terrible.
has been shit. It's been so bad.
I thought you loved Wizards and Wardrobes.
I do, but at the same time, I hate these dice.
Even with a 1, your roll is numerically higher than mine.
So he runs up and he will attack Tanis, but he will pass Rivera. So Rivera, you can have an opportunity attack. Does an 18 hit your armor class, Tanis?
Yes, it does.
Please take 5 piercing damage as he stabs at you past Rivera. Rivera, he has opened himself to you.
Oh, so I get an attack of opportunity?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hit him with my rapier. 15.
That will hit, actually.
Yeah. He's gonna take 6 points of damage.
6 on top of the other 9. He's looking very weak. How do you envisage this rapier attack?
As he sort of goes past me to attack. Who did he attack? Tanis?
Mm-hmm.
I with just kind of really clenching my teeth. He's wearing full armor.
Well, yes. He's wearing full armor, but it's clearly ceremonial armor. And, so it's basically chainmail -1.
I just sort of jab it right into his side, right near his ribs.
Yeah, and he groans as the arrow goes in and turns to look towards you. And then, I believe, Tanis, it will be your go. As he just, holds your gaze.
Okay. Tanis will just kind of bow still in hand, go ahead and attack with an unarmed strike. 16
That will hit.
with 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and then we'll follow it up with a flurry of blows
He's a monk.
for a key point. So that's a 24 and a 9 to hit.
The 24 hits.
For an additional 7 points of bludgeoning damage, so 11.
How does this look, Tennis?
It's literally Tennis is kind of almost using the bow as a weapon in his hands, so he'll kind of like fake out with an elbow and then slap him across the face with the end of the bow, and then kind of whirl around with a foot and then just like bring a heel into the side of his face.
Going full Oliver Queen.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So as you do that, he goes down. He's alive. He's unconscious. You are out of combat. I gift turns back to you guys. Outside.
I immediately start scrambling around looking for valuables.
Was he wearing a helmet?
He was.
I'd like to just sort of rip the helmet off as I like sort of lord over him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like take my rapier and does he have hair or is he like bald?
Oh yeah, no, he has hair.
I'm gonna like pull his head back and I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Just full
As I
blown
walk into the room, finally, I'm like, oh, that was
Like-
quick and easy.
rapier through the throat, like all the way through. I'm like wrist deep in there. Like I was so angry I shoved like my whole hand in there.
Okay, yeah, so like the rapier comes out through the crown of his head, just you continue to just push through, and yeah, he's I mean, should I make him do a death saving? No, he's dead. You've killed him.
I'll walk over and start explaining the proper way to skin a creature.
Oh,
So when you
I'm covering my ears at this point.
Quick, give us an investigation check.
I'm listening intently, following every instruction as I start.
okay, no.
You know what? No. God,
No.
I'm using my nat 20. I'm using my nat 20 on that. Fuck that. I am a thief. I know where things are, god damn it.
You have to state your nat 20 before you roll, Chorus. Like that's like the rule. That's. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Or course.
It's fine.
But no, Tanis is going to put his foot down and he goes, I am not going to let you skin that corpse. We had a job. We killed a very bad man. But that's a step too far.
I
At
just
this,
sort
I kinda
of
shrug. I'm like, he's already dead. It's not like she's doing it when he's alive. Not
I'm not
that.
gonna lie, it's fucked up.
he deserves every bit of it.
He's all
He's lucky I killed him so quickly.
the dog disagrees with you. Just Tanis kind of just centers and says, he's dead. His punishment has been delivered. I will not let you skin his corpse. It's wrong. The town is on fire. Everything about this job has gone completely wrong. Something needs to be done right. And I will not let you skin this corpse if I have to fight you myself.
So I'm like, oh, Tannis, Yes, you're so sweet, but the things didn't go the way we planned. Blow things up, get people drunk up.
The
Kill this
bottom of the tower, you feel a rumble as there is a small explosion that occurs pretty much on the tower wall. The barrels down by the wall have exploded. The whole tower sort of shakes.
Also, we don't have time because we have to get Crick's friend out of jail.
We did say we would do that.
I said Crick could do that. Before we got here.
Plans change. Now let's go. And just kind of like making motions towards the thing. The thing being the stairs down.
Horace,
Yes.
as you've been searching, you are sure that if anyone was going to hide treasure, it would be out the window or up a chimney.
I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so they're all turning away at this point and going downstairs, I assume.
I'm not. I'm still like knelt next to this body.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
I want to shoot her. Rivera, she wants to shoot Rivera. If after she makes that comment about the friend thing, she's gonna shoot her, and she's gonna wait until she's behind her so she gets sneak attack. And god damn it, I want to use my nat 20.
I want
Because
you
god damn it.
to do a stealth roll, and I'd like you to beat Rivera's passive perception, which I believe is a 13.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Ha!
Rivera, you notice you could have used your nat 20 then. You notice Crick sneaking up on you.
I just now point my totally bloody, sort of like brain-covered rapier at Crick.
Ooh.
Don't be a fool.
I draw my
Fools die
short.
like cowards.
I've drawn my short sword, and I'm attacking.
I'm shooting her. If my ally is near her, I still get sneak attack.
Actually, the wording is if an enemy is near Rivera.
Well,
That's tennis.
You're Tannis, you're an enemy.
I'm Rivera's enemy. I'm attacking her. I'm pulling out my short sword. And
Oh,
it's like,
you're both attacking Rivera. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Betrayal. Brilliant. Down the stairs, you hear a which is my best impression of a panther noise in distress. So let's have an initiative roll from all of you. Not you, Oriana, unless you're getting involved.
My action would be to go check out what the Panther's distressed about first, and then get involved after.
Why am I rolling? Okay, so let's see. So Oriana, we'll do you first then. Oriana, you head downstairs and you can see the panther backing up the stairs towards you as the lower level is entirely on fire.
Oh,
And I'll just
So
give you a quick
that-
flashback as well. Bring me some of that fine liquor we keep in the basement.
so as that's playing through my
fuck.
head and I see this, I will like go back into the room and be like, we don't have time for this. We have to go now. And I'll start pulling out my rope and I'll find some place to secure it. And I assume that'll be my action to try and secure a rope and get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would have brought rope with you, wouldn't you? So you can do that easy.
In the pack that I carry.
Yeah, exactly. So after Oriana, we've got a tie between Chorus and Manny.
do you want to go?
I will concede to you because you're probably closer.
Okay. Yeah, I will use my natural 20 to hit with the short sword. So that's a D6 plus 3. followed by an additional d6 because it's a critical. So that's 10 points of damage. And I will follow that up with a flurry of blows with unarmed strikes. So 9 probably isn't going to hit, and a 12.
Hold on. What's the AC for leather armor?
Good question. Hang on, I'll chuck it on your
11 plus your dex.
Where are you? Rivera, there you are.
Okay.
Should be.
The 12 does hit.
Oh, okay. Then that's 6 bludgeoning damage, so that's 16 points of damage.
Eek.
Jeez.
That wasn't good.
No, and I follow up with saying, "No one insults my mother's drum."
Sweet summer child. So, Crick, it'll be your turn.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna shoot her with the short bow. I get sneak attack with that.
Are you using your nat
So-
20?
Yep, and so that's double too.
God damn.
So I'm just gonna do this. So that's gonna be 13, and then that's going to be 21 points of damage, piercing.
That's a lot of damage, but not enough to kill Rivera outright.
No, not enough to kill me outright. But I am down.
Can you make me your first death saving throw?
Yeah.
That is a pass. You have a success. You also have a nat 20. At the end of the round, the whole tower sort of jumps. And then shifts to the side. And then slowly begins to fall. Slowly tips as you get this weird gravity feeling as everything starts tumbling.
And turn to Tanis and say, "Out the window."
Yeah, I'm running for the window. Can I make like an acrobatics check or something?
Yeah, certainly. Oniana, what are you doing? You were prepared for this, right?
Yes. So how high up was the tower?
Oh, you
The
probably
window that we're in.
probably about 4 or 5 stories.
Okay. All right. I only have 50 feet of rope, and it's leaning. Okay. Oh shoot.
You do still have a nat 20 as well.
That's true.
And you probably would have witnessed this whole murder. Basically,
That's true, too.
Go on.
Ultimate goal is to survive, though. In a turn, would I have time to grab Rivera and try and scale the wall down?
You might not be able to get all the way down the wall, but on a nat 20, I'd let you grab Rivera and get started.
Okay. I will do that. I will call
You
for
see.
Zadie to start
So, did you guys just jump out the window?
coming out.
My
thought there was a
acrobatics
rope.
was my acrobatics was to like leap out the window, grab the rope, and then start sliding down.
I've got thieves' tools, which will allow me to grab like one. I forget what they're called, the grappling hooks, and
Okay.
like tries to like put that into the wall and try to like climb down and half swing, half jump, I suppose.
As you're being carried, Rivera, would you like to make another death saving throw?
A nat 20 is 2 successes, right?
It'll put you back on your feet, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that then, and be back on my feet.
So, Oniana, as you are making your way out the window, you see Tanis and Crick, who have also grabbed the rope. The tower begins to turn as it falls. So the side that was on top is slowly coming around as the brickwork's falling away. You're all starting to now hang off the tower as it begins to fall. You have to grip to hold on. if you'd like to make me those grip checks.
Is that like acrobatics or athletics or?
Yeah.
Athletics, please.
So, like, is it? Can I give one of my bardic inspiration dice to? Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
If you come round and Orniana is carrying you and you say something to her, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'm just gonna say thank you, since I am clearly saved by this gnome. So do I also need to make an athletics check, right?
Yeah, it depends. Orniana, with your with your bardic inspiration, which I believe is a D4 at this level, if you get over 20, then Rivera won't need to make a grip save.
Okay.
So you're at 18 at the minute. Roll us a D4. $20 on the nose. So Rivera, you don't need to make a grip check. Orniana is protecting you. However, the tower is now hurtling towards the ground.
Oh boy.
And as the music begins to play, that's where we step away from this little tale.
Oh,
Fiery rain falling on everyone. The tower.
betrayal, vengeance, all of it. It's all went to shit.
Betrayal, vengeance, and loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there. It's all there. So you guys.
Kirk likes Tannis now. Maybe they'll go on adventures.
Well, assuming you all survive the fall.
It's true. It's true.
I've got a trick up my sleeve.
You do. You do. I wonder how well that protects you from falling masonry, though.
And not great, actually.
It doesn't.
So
It just slows you down while it gets closer.
Yeah.
you guys, let's go round. Let's find out who you are, where you are online, and where we can find more of you. And your favorite part of today's one shot. And because we went down the screen last time, we'll go up the screen this time. We'll start with Robin. Call me Caulfield.
Yeah, so I'm Robin. You can find me on Twitter at Call Me Caulfield. Also on Instagram at the same thing. I've also got a podcast that I tweet about all the time. You can probably find it there. It's in production and will be out soon. I'm from the United States. I'm in North Carolina right now. And my favorite part of this whole session was probably my back and forth at the beginning with Tannis about the drum and the fiddle. That was a lot of fun. But also Rivera's like newfound friendship with Orniana. That was really heartwarming considering how heartless Rivera seemed.
Yeah, that was real nice. I've put your links in chat there for you. I did your Twitch, not your Instagram. Never mind.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's my brand. That's it.
Awesome. Got it. And so next up then, going up the screen, we have Chorus. Hey, Chorus. How's that dice luck treating you, buddy?
Oh, it's going great. It's I can't roll for crap.
I did see in chat, though, that people are going to give you lots of nice things for Tuesday. And guys, I'm just going to tell you all now that at the beginning of the show, I'm going to do a thing. And there may not be much that anyone can do about it.
Yeah. Like you guys can try to help all you want, but things might happen, and we're gonna see how that goes. But I had a great time here. Well, as he said, my name is Gross RPG. You can find me on twitch.tv/Gross RPG, as well on Twitter at the same name. I tend to talk about D&D and RPG games and lore. On the stream right now, we are streaming Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn, and I talk about the story with that. And tomorrow, I have my own D&D show called Firelight, where I'm going to have Charlie on, and it's going to be a spooky, kind of Tim Burton-esque story about a creepy little girl that can bring people back from the dead. So it's going to be very interesting. But my favorite part was despite the hostility between Rivera and Crick, I like role-playing that sort of thing because it's always fun. To see, like,
You murdered her in cold blood. That's not hostility.
I'm still alive.
it's true.
Granted,
Yeah, she's still
granted.
I murdered the guard captain in cold
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
and it's just fun to see like who comes up with like the best jibes in those things, you know, and like who comes out on top. But that was probably my favorite. And Tanis doing his best to try to get the music Footloose thing going on. Tried so hard.
I actually am super disappointed. I didn't get to do like a performance check battle against Tanis for that.
You would have won so hard. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw your performance skill. I was like, ooh, I've got a 3. It's like, I'm going to
I got a
lose.
7.
Yeah, I was like, going into it, I was like, Riviera's a bard. I'm going to lose this battle. All right, let's go.
And so next up the screen we have Phoenix of 89, Ashley.
Hey, I'm Ashley. You can find me on Twitch at Phoenix of 89, same with Instagram. Let's see. My favorite thing was definitely probably the banter between Tanis and Rivera. I did also like the moral choice of either saving myself completely, potentially, or saving Rivera and possibly myself. That was also an interesting dilemma to think through. And this was my first live stream, and it was a ton of fun, so thank you guys.
Oh,
Too.
you did great.
I also had fun.
You did
guys-
awesome.
I forgot. I didn't even realize halfway through. It was just another game. You guys were great. It was awesome.
Yeah. Could not tell it all. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm putting your Twitter in just now. I'm just trying to remember how to spell Phoenix. It's the I-E-I-E-O-I-O. I'm getting there. So as I carry on doing that, next up the screen we have Bag of Snails, Manny.
Hi. I'm at Bag of Snails on Twitter, just with underscores. Without underscores, you'll find some lady who likes to 420 blaze it a lot. On Twitch, I'm Bag o' Snails, with just an O, because I don't know why there's so many people with the Bag of Snails like handle out there, but even on Instagram, there's somebody. It's weird. Mondays, I DM a homebrew game over on my Twitch channel called the Wayfarer Society. We're having a couple of guests on this Monday because we had a TPK last week, and the party has one chance at coming back to save their lives. So that series might actually end depending on how Monday goes.
The show's
Wednesdays,
pretty great.
Wednesdays, I DM a Scion Hero game with Marcy Vallon and Colin Velkit and Kristen Avery called Anti-Heroes. Takes place in Seattle, and Everybody's the Children of Gods. And then Thursdays, starting now on Thursdays, I'm in a Star Wars game called Ballad of the Garbage People as a whale person. It's fun. And then Sundays I'll be over on Laura Lania's channel for Shadow of the Demon Lord. So
Sounds awesome. Lots
You should
of
watch
cool
all
stuff
these
going on.
games. This is awesome.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Like, I'm taking the day off tomorrow as well, guys. So you've got like a whole day to go and get some other D&D in before I come back on Sunday. Let's see. So, yes, me. I do things too. I do D&D. I do D&D basically every day, except for tomorrow when I'm taking a day off. Hang on, I'm now resorting to going through the schedule with the diary because otherwise I just can't remember shit. In 1 hour, I will be over on Chelsea's channel, Little Red Dot. I'm going to link that now. Where we are going to be playtesting the beta version of Fate of Cthulhu.
Ooh.
And I'm going to be playing a professor who is very learned in the ways of the arcane, and also a bit of a boxer. Cambridge.
Smashing good, sir.
Yes, indeed. Then on Sunday at noon, we are playing a game where we are going to be playing Bombing Mission. If any of you remember the Bombing Mission stream we did a while back, we're going to be taking another group through it and see how they get on. At 4 p.m, we're going to be playing a level 1 start in a tavern style adventure, which should be awesome. On Monday, we are starting a brand new campaign at 8 p.m. EST, City of Mists. We are playing with Tool School, Kiena, Alice, Zippy Zippo, and Grant Ellis. It's going to be pretty hype. It's an 8-episode series, and I need to get writing it. On Tuesday, I don't think there's anything important going in on Tuesday. Is there? Is there chorus? Nothing important going on Tuesday. Nothing.
Well, nah, just people dying.
So basically,
Desert.
on Wizards and Wardrobes last Tuesday, I left them all on the full Negan exit. All of them tied up on their knees. Not just characters, also loved ones. And at the end of the episode, he begins to swing his bat, but we don't know who at.
You're a bad person, Scrat.
Yes, I am.
I hope they all die.
Best thing is, I was weaving this for about 2 hours. Like, it was painful to watch, but so pleasing.
The rolls were so bad. Just so bad.
On Wednesday, Kiena is on the show. We're at 3:30 p.m. We are going through the Feywild in a one-shot wonder. On Thursday, we are playing the City of Mist again, this time on Encounter Roleplay, where I'll play Dr. Hezekiah Shaw, who is meeting with a gang mob boss with the hopes of doing something. I'm not even sure what he's hoping to do, because the last time we met him, he wasn't allowed to know where he was. So he's decided to go and sneak into their thug's boot. And that's where we left Dr. Shaw, in the boot of a thug's car, hoping that eventually they'll go back to the boss, and then he's going to make it up from there. But he does have the god of dread, specifically to do with war, on his side. So, hey, maybe it'll turn out all right. And then back on Friday again at noon, we've got Katie Faye's DMing a game. Not sure what game yet. At 4 p.m, we've got me DMing a game. Not sure what game yet. And at 8 p.m, we've got me DMing yet another game. Not sure what game yet. I tend to write these things on the fly. So, that's me. Guys, if you want to be part of this community, here are my social links. Get in the Discord. It's full of friendly, lovely people who will either teach you about D&D or talk to you about D&D or fangirl with you about D&D. Up to you. On Twitter, if you guys want to get into a game, if you want to get into that sacred diary I was just holding, pop me a follow, pop me a DM. We'll get you a game. No problem. And YouTube is where it's all getting updated. Everything is working fine. We're updating all of the streams. But the 24-hour stream has put me behind a little bit in terms of uploads. I think they are now all up to date. I'm just uploading this week's streams to catch up. I also have Patreon. If you guys can spare $1 a month, you can keep me going with a stable income. I love donations, but stable income's also a fun thing. So if you guys fancy supporting me through there, that would be great. That is me. We are going to go across to another awesome streamer. She also does D&D, but not all the time. Tonight, I don't think she is. She's not wrapping up, is she?
That original Witcher?
No, she's not. Good. We're going to go over and see Madam Gandalf, who is an Oz streamer. They do The Witcher, I think, on Wednesday nights. BST, possibly EST2. She's just an awesome. She plays a lot of video games. It's good fun. You guys, I had a ton of fun tonight. I love playing this one shot with people. There's always a 1 in 5 chance that the whole city's going to explode. And one time out of like the times I've run it, someone finished on a hug. So there you go. See you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.